Welcome everyone, Goddess of Radical Self-Love from MECA, Make Everyone Count Always. We are a support network for self-love and self-care. Yes. So today is our first ever Transcendence Thursday, yes. So we will go over a little bit of what transcendence means to me and go over our MECA Maslow motivational map or manifestational map, whichever you would like to call it, but it definitely is a care plan, and really they're cheat codes on how to live the best possible life you want and you deserve. So this is one of the things that Source downloaded for me, and Maslow himself, I like to believe, since I have such a strong affinity for Maslow. But today we will begin really quickly with meditations from Conversations with God. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you would like up-to-date videos, just click the bell. And we will begin. The first step in changing anything is to know and accept that you have chosen it to be what it is. If you cannot accept this on a personal level, agree to it through your understanding that we are all one. Seek then to create change, not because a thing is wrong, but because it no longer makes an accurate statement of who you are. This is just perfection because that's what the whole idea is with the map. So the grid, I like to think of it like Tetris. So it's pretty cool because you can go through the grid and add in your likes, dislikes, strengths, and challenges, and then you grade yourself. So the whole idea is to be completely honest because you're the only one who's going to see it, right? So basically, you be completely honest with your level 1 through 5, and if you're in a red or yellow level, those are the areas you want to work on or concentrate on the most, and when you hit a green, they kind of come off your chart. I mean, you always reassess as you go to know if you would like to level up again. So with the MECA motivational map or manifestational map, we will start on a 6-week series. Well, let me just make sure it's 6 because it is actually a pretty big grid. I just want to count how many we have for each. So we have on the bottom grid, the physiological needs. So we have 1, 2, 3. No. Sorry, this is out of control right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So on each section of the grid, we'll have 9, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows to go through. So it will take us quite a while. But if you would like the map to begin with and start your own, it is on our Patreon channel. So for the physiological needs, and actually up to, well, the next row, our safety and security. And I did change it, that if you know anything about the Maslow, I did change it and add a throat chakra grid because I did pair it with the chakras. That way, when we're not in balance, when we haven't, maybe we are in the red or the yellow, we can balance ourselves through chakra energy healing and other self-care techniques. So today I'm just going to go over what we'll be working on for the next few weeks. So physiological needs, breathing and oxygen, which is perfect with meditation, right? Then it will be food and essential nutrients, water and hydration, sleep, homeostasis, balance, and excretion, habitat, sexual identity, gender identity, and pronouns. So, and like I said, some of you may not have any problems whatsoever in being a green out of the Tetris, so those can fall away so you can concentrate on the others. But it's still good to have your, daily routine set and understanding of what those mean for each of you, and then also get a better understanding maybe of what they mean for others, and be able to accept others as they are and understand their wishes do not really affect you. So we really just want to stay focused on the self so that we can, again, fill us up with our own love and our own attention and our own respect and our own validation, and really understand that we are each unique individuals that have many gifts to share in the world, and that we are all very valuable within the ocean of our waves, our ripples, right? Who we are. So I just wanted to give you a little idea of where we were going to take the Transcendence Thursdays, but let's go up through the grid so you can see in further weeks where we'll be going. Like I said, safety and security, and then we'll have, if you're not familiar with the Maslow, sense of belonging and community. And like I said, some of mine might be different than you've heard of before, and that's perfectly okay. This is what I've really used for myself as the goddess of radical self-love to achieve really myself and what exactly that means to me. For the esteem needs, there's a lower esteem needs and a higher esteem needs, which we will go over. So the lower esteem needs would be outside accolades, outside attention, love coming in. And the higher esteem needs are obviously loving yourself, radical self-love. That's my deal. And really, like I said, valuing yourself, not needing the outside approval from others. And the next level up, we have our communication, speaking one's truth and really communicating who you are to the world. So this does also include creativity. That's the one that Maslow didn't have on his grid. And the next level up is self-actualization. And the next level up from that is self-transcendence. So each time we'll go over exactly what each one of these mean. And I know if any of you from our Patreon family have seen, I did start doing an in-depth version of my own grid. And as I was working on it, I have a lot to do. So with all of these different vlogs and blogs for self-care, so I'm basically just combining them. So you can get the vlogs. I'll have those on our Patreon too, and then you'll see as my grid gets filled in, but you can use our meditations through this channel and that, because these videos will obviously be on the Patreon as your balancing meditations for each segment. So yeah, and then we will be adding to our Patreon family as we go as well, I assume. So next week we will, I guess we can kind of look at breathing and oxygen. So the physiological needs, there are deprivation needs or deficiency needs, basic needs, coping behaviors, your need to receive or consume, and they're typically related to our body running low on whatever it is that motivates us to quiet the deficiency. So if you're hungry, you're going to want to eat. And if you haven't eaten in a long time, that drive is going to get bigger and bigger, and all your other drives will basically cease to exist. Breathing would probably be a basic, pretty important need to begin with. So we will do our meditation on our breathing as we transition from this setting to the next. So thank you all so much for joining me. We are so grateful to have you, and we look forward to going through our MECA Maslow manifestation motivational map together. And next week we will be focusing on food on our Thursday. Why do I keep on forgetting? It's Transcendence, yes. So thank you all so much. I'll see you in a bit. Hi everyone. Before we begin the meditation, I wanted to talk to you about breathing beads. This is a tool or trick that I like to use in stressful situations at times, or even when I have a big decision to make. But I normally do bring them with me either in this form or this form. So I take one of these beads and breathe with each one of them. And I like to do a deep inhale and a pause, and then an exhale and then a pause. So the pauses to me are representative of the pauses in our lives where we learn the most. So as we begin, we will reach up and around and pull in all of the universal energy life forces down into our crown chakra, third eye chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra, and reach out and around. Pull up all the energy from Gaia, root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus, heart chakra, where they meet as one. Make sure you're doing your deep breathing out and around. Pull in all of that divine energy all the way down into your crown chakra, third eye chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra, and around, and reach up all the energy from our earth, grounding yourself, grounding Gaia into your root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus, and heart chakra. And when you're doing your breathing, breathe throughout every pore in your body. Breathe all the way down to your feet and all the way up into the crown of your head. Keep on breathing in from the divine, from the universe, through the top of your head and through your root. When you exhale, ground yourself further, go further, and we will begin. Welcome back. Stretch. Give yourselves a hug for doing your self-care. Massage your angel wings. This is your quiet, peaceful time, so you cannot do it wrong. As long as you're relaxed and you're practicing your breathing and being an observer of your thoughts, you do not have to have no thoughts. Just be an observer. It's your quiet, peaceful time, and you can go here at any time. You can remember your breathing at any time, so whenever you're facing struggles, you can go back to your place of strength and calm and power. Love you all so much. Thank you.